Hey guys, Coach Hunter here, coming at you with Alicia helping me out today. We'll be working on our fundamentals of defense, okay? This is part 3, talking about footwork as defense. So this is one of the most important, probably the most important line of defense that we have, okay? Using our footwork is gonna get us out of so much trouble and really help prevent a lot of problems. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. We talked about our fundamental footwork here in general, right? But one of the most important things I see, and it's so easy to get right, and it's also so often gotten wrong, is just making sure I'm managing my range. What I mean is that I'm outside of my opponent's striking range, which may or may not be outside of my striking range. What I mean is that if Alicia extends her jab, which is her maximum kind of like punching range for the most part, you know, I should be just outside, a few inches. I don't have to be like a millimeter, right? It can be, you know, a little bit here, like 1 step's worth. Now, if I'm really tall compared to my opponent, it might be able to be in my punching range, which is awesome. It's a great advantage to have. If I can be inside my range and outside of theirs, sweet. But if most of the time, if you're near your opponent's height, it's not gonna be that way, okay? So usually our range is relatively commensurate. In either case, guys, making sure I'm not just staying inside their punching range and chilling. If I'm in this spot here, I should be throwing shots, okay? Or moving my head, moving my feet, right? I shouldn't be ever sitting here waiting for my opponent to hit me, because there's no warning. She can just throw and I can get hit, okay? So I should be out here. Now if she wants to hit me, she has to step forward and strike, which gives me a little bit more time to see that coming and either get out of the way, defend it, or counter, okay? So guys, just as being in this position, so whatever we're doing, if I step in and I'm striking, just stepping straight back to this position is gonna put you way ahead of the game. Now there are better ways of managing that, and we'll talk about that as we go, but that is, if you can just get this down, you're gonna be off to a much better start. The next thing we're thinking about is lunging in and out, especially with my jab, okay? But I can also use my cross. Let's start with the jab. Coming in, touching, and coming right back out, right? If I want to enter, okay, and stay in there, that's gonna be an intentional move. We'll talk about that more as we go here with our safety jab coming in. But just that lunging jab, in and out, is something to really think about, okay? Managing that range, going in, coming right back out, okay? You can do the same thing with our cross, okay? A lot of ways of doing this, okay? But making sure that I'm managing that range always, okay? Now the next thing I think about, I say I come in, we're hitting a combination, whatever that is, okay? It doesn't matter. I want to think about exiting, if possible, to an angle, okay? And this is where we're going to hit our galloping footwork that we worked on in our basic movement video, okay? Moving my feet, moving around in a circle, around my opponent, and you notice that I got out of range at the same time, okay? So, I come in, whatever combination I want to hit, okay? And then I'm galloping in either direction, doesn't matter, but I'm getting way outside of range as I go, okay? So we'll run through that a few times. Lunging. And of course, making sure I'm staying outside of range anytime I'm not striking. So guys, really think about using that range management, okay? So important. And as you get more advanced with striking and kickboxing in general, it's something that is going to become background for you. It should be automatic, okay? But pay attention to it, right? Especially if you're new. Always thinking about in when I'm striking and then out. Whatever drill you're doing, when you're practicing in class, at home, have that in your mind, okay? That should be background. Unless you're specifically given other kind of instructions, really think about keeping that pattern. Just outside of range, come in, come back out. Manage your exit, okay? When you start seeing that, that's when you start seeing someone who is actually pretty good, okay? If you're new and you're planted all the time right in front of your opponent, you're gonna get hit a lot more than you need to. So guys, Like this video and subscribe to our channel for all of our content. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the mats.